Hello and welcome to Access Allowed with Renil. My guest today is one of my favorite content creators. She's been killing it with all her reels. She blew up last year.
Yes.
And I have to say congratulations, Aastha Shah, because you just completed 1 year as a creator.
Thank you so much.
Literally in March last year is when you started.
Yes, March.
Welcome to Access Allowed with Renil.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Same, me too. Me too. I'm very happy that you've come. Can we talk about March last year when you had this one video that just blew up?
Viral.
Yes, it's at what, 32 million views now?
Yeah, 32 million views.
So what happened there?
So I was someone, so basically I have a skin condition named Vitiligo, as you can see. And I used to put up videos and pictures on Instagram in 2020. And I should just randomly put, someone would get inspired, I don't know. And
in 2020 was your account private?
Public. It was public. It had become public. It was World Vitiligo Day in June, and that's when I made it public.
Okay.
And I put a post about vitiligo and stuff. And I was like, you know, let's see how, I mean, are people taking it in a good way or no? And yeah, that's how it started. And I had 4K followers that time.
Yeah.
And I used to just put random pictures. And in March one day, I just saw this one audio which was trending, which says, how did I go from this to this?
Because everybody was doing their high school pictures till like now.
Yeah, and I would never put reels. I just put one reel before that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why not? Maybe I could do this because it could show my entire transformation, you know.
Yeah.
And just the fact to, not because, you know, I wanted to give out like a different kind of message, but I wanted to just tell people that looks don't matter and just believe in yourself. Like, you know, that's it. And I just put it like, I put it up and it obviously reached 32 million views.
Yeah.
And I went from like 4K followers to almost like more than 50K followers in just like 2 weeks or something.
That's fab. Yeah, that's insane.
And then from there, like it all started. Then I started making reels and dance, everything.
You know, but there's so much love that you got.
Yeah.
Was it overwhelming in the beginning? See, I know there's hate.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that part. But then I feel like a lot of the times when we talk about stuff, we end up talking about hate more because that's more sort of, it impacts harder.
Yeah.
So we give it a lot more attention.
Importance, yeah.
Like even right now. But then, and we forget to talk about the love enough. What kind of, how much of love did you get for that?
So it was really, really different, including the people who know me, you know, like even they were just like really surprised. The people who knew me but didn't care about me also approached me that time that, oh my God, wow, like, you know, you're doing so well and stuff. And yeah, it was really overwhelming and I got crazy. Like it was, I never expected this. This was something I dreamt of.
Yeah.
That, you know, people recognize me, people know that I have vitiligo, but I never knew it would happen this way.
Yeah.
And it felt really nice, and that actually got me motivated to put out more videos about vitiligo.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know like we give importance to the hate section, but I feel we should give importance to the love section because that's what matters, you know, like I just use that as motivation.
100%.
And right now, like, I'm doing that.
But I have a question. So there's obviously, like, you sort of fought that disease and you were, it is a skin condition, right? And as a person who's growing up, it's not the easiest to battle this because we live in a society where we're concerned about our body, our image, our image of our body, all of that, and what people would think, and what, like, also growing up in school and stuff like that, right? Did you ever feel like, or like, did you have like a different perception of what your body image was when you were growing up?
So I got this when I was really young, around 8 years old, and that time I didn't really realize what's happening to me. But eventually when I started realizing...
Like it started when you were 8 years old?
Yeah, when I was 8 years old. And obviously for my parents, from initially it was like a big nightmare.
Right.
And now it's the face of my confidence. But anyway...
You sound like one dove ka.
Yeah. No, so yeah, so when I was diagnosed with it, I just took it like lightly. I used to go to school, this, that. Initially, it started growing in places which were covered, so I didn't really realize. Eventually, when I started growing on my face and stuff, I realized how people used to look at me. Like, you know, even if I would be just sitting in school, people would be staring at me, or children would wonder, you know, like, what happened to that girl? Also, I don't blame those children because they are young. They also don't know what's happened. If I don't know what's happened to me, how will they know what's happened? So yeah, I had those really, like, I used to feel weird about myself. I used to look at myself in the mirror and I used to be like, why me? Like, why did this happen to me?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's go. Like, I mean, just let's live with it. Let's see how it goes. My entire life was just, you know, school and doctors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I remember this one day, like, I did 6 years of medication. 6 years. I tried everything possible, like homeopathy, allopathy, UV rays, put cream on your skin and sit out in the sun and stuff.
Yeah.
And just like one day I went up to my dad and I'm like, I'm really tired of this. This is not the life I want to live. Like, you know, I want to stop my medication and I just want to live my life now. I want to focus on my career, my goals. And he was like, yeah, like whatever you want. If you want it this way, we will support you.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that's when like my life started, because I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just like, your skin does not define you.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's what like got me, and I was like, yeah, now I'm just going to flaunt my skin, roam the way I want to. I remember my mom encouraging me, you know, don't care what people think of you, wear shorts, wear sleeveless clothes, it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to care about how you look. And I remember this one sentence also Dad used to tell me every night before sleeping: the day you become successful in life, no one's going to care about how you look.
100%.
So he was just like, just go for it. Do what you want and just live your life.
Yeah, totally. I remember, like, I think we've spoken about this when you were on Bind Wine only last time. You'd sort of, there are all of these comments that, obviously, lots of comments. One being that you're from, like, Mumbai, which is why you're born to rich parents, which is why she gets to do this. I don't know what correlation people are finding, but that's okay. But one big comment that you get about your vitiligo is the fact that, I mean, is the comment that she has artificially, by medication, spread it across her body. But then even if that was true, which it is not, and you've spoken about it several times, why do you think people care about this so much?
I just feel people firstly are like really insecure about themselves, and that's why they look for like other qualities in other people to pick on. I just think they need this one topic to pick on and then just like keep commenting on that. I feel it's completely normal. Even if someone has ever done that, it's completely okay. But and honestly, I'm not answerable to anyone. Whoever believes me that I've not done it, and especially the people who've lived with me all my life, my parents, if they know it, I don't think I need to prove it to anyone else. And of course, there are ways, artificial means to get it completely. You know, there's something called depigmentation. People do surgery. You can do it, but for me, so there are different kinds of vitiligos, right? So there's something where if you get it on like one palm, it comes on your second palm as well. So the reason it happened to me in 15 years is because if I would get it on like one palm, I would get it in the other palm as well. It was like both the sides. Some people just get it on one side and then it takes longer to like, you know, spread all over. For some people, it just doesn't spread. For some people, they get it and it just like vanishes on its own. So, you know, it just depends. I know a friend who got it like near his lip or something. He had it for almost 10 years. And then it just disappeared. Doesn't have it anymore. So, you know, I don't know. And I mean, let people think what they want to. I know what I've done and what I'm trying to like tell people. Yeah,
absolutely. I want to talk about, while we're on the topic of this hate, you're not somebody who doesn't care about hate. It does get to you at points, right? Does. Because you also, before we start rolling, you also spoke about a time when you wanted to take your account private. This is after, when was this?
This was when I had just 4K followers. That time also I would get hate about how I like looked previously, and I didn't want to hear all of that. So it's just,
but are we there till now? Does it affect you?
It's worse. I'd say initially when I started last year, it used to affect me a lot. Like I'm not even denying it. I used to cry about it. But eventually when I started seeing that everyone gets hate, I'm not the only person. I'm not the only person who gets hate. And I started realizing that it's okay and to pay more attention on the people who love you. Because out of 100 people, 90 people are going to say that they love you. The 10 people who are going to hate on you, just let them go. They're probably just jealous of you, or they're insecure about themselves, and that's why they put in hate comments.
Absolutely. But can we please talk about, I've completely forgot about this. I'm glad you reminded me this during the break. Because I know all of you, including you, Tarni, all Dave and Agastya, you're doing so well with like humongous brands.
Thank
you. It's unheard of, right? Because this is, I mean, it is your time, because creating content and sort of the engagement that you guys come with and the following and all of that, it's a lot more as compared to like a lot of actors did at that point in time. Because actors were supposed to be the face of things. And now they know the kind of engagement that you guys pull in. And I think credit where it's due. They're sort of giving you the space to sort of promote shit and bring it to the forefront. You did a huge makeup brand recently. That sort of, and I'm proudly, happily, with different shades of skin. You obviously took the other one extreme. the palest. And all the other shades, people were there. How does that make you feel, and how does like people around you and your family and stuff like that feel? Because this happened over 1 year.
Yeah,
literally.
yeah, I know. So I'm going to start with what actually happened with me before I was a creator. I'd gone to a makeup brand, I'm not going to name it.
Yeah.
And I asked them for my foundation color, and they were just really rude about, oh, we don't have like your color. Like, I mean, like, why are you even asking? We are not going to have your color.
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I felt super bad. I was not someone who used to apply makeup any which way.
Yeah.
But I just tried, and I felt really bad. But then later I became a creator, and when this came up to me and I had to do something related to foundation, I just went back to that, and I was just like, I remember going to a brand and being like, and they were like, no, we don't have your shade, and I'm actually promoting something like that now. It's so cool.
That's perfect.
And yeah, it was really amazing. I was really shocked that I got this.
Yeah.
One thing, I love the fact that I was with different colored skin.
Yeah.
To just put the fact that whichever colored skin you are, you're like literally it's okay, it's normal, and everyone's color is there, whether you're really fair or you're like a little dusky, it's okay.
Yeah.
And my parents, obviously, they were really happy, they were really shocked. But yes, I think that's
fab.
Yeah.
Fab. I want to know, obviously, like while we're on the in the conversation of different color tones and skin tones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, as India, we're a fair tone obsessed country. We're always like trying new things to get fairer and fairer every day. Like also obviously, like the people with a darker complexion also get a lot of hate. They call names and stuff like that.
They do.
What we don't talk about is also the other spectrum, where I'm sure you're called names as well.
Yeah.
Are you called names?
Before I was called stuff like Dalmatian dog, half Indian, half American.
Oh my God.
Okay, and now I'm called stuff like, oh, Safed Billi, or something like.
I mean, I understand the pain in this, but then,
but they're like white paint. Have you like in Hindi, like literally like nirma powder dal ke, have you been in the washing machine, and like have you been washed off?
But I'm hoping that you're taking this with a pinch of salt and laughing at it, right?
I mean, I sometimes do laugh at it, and sometimes like I actually feel like, dude, why would you comment this?
Of
like,
course.
shut up and mind your own business.
Yeah.
Then I get stuff like, oh, she's done surgery, or she's just doing this for her clout. If this would be her still patchy, she wouldn't be this famous and stuff. I mean, you didn't follow me when I was putting stuff when I was patchy. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you're following me right now doesn't mean I'm putting just content right now.
Yeah.
So I was just like, why, what? Like, they're like, you're a fake inspiration. And I get a lot of this, like, it's very normal.
It's super random. It's super random. I always say that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah, I guess you look like an LED light. Like, I'm not even kidding.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like, probably just stand in front of, like, for lighting. Like, it's stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, lighting and Aastha is not fun at all, I must say. Like, the whole process, anytime we shoot. But tell me, why do I feel like you're a bit of a prude in general? Like a fake prude. Like, you're not actually a prude, but then whenever you talk to me on camera, you're just like this fuck all prude person. Why do you do that?
You're thinking wrong, let's change the topic.
No, I want to continue on this topic. But what's like the wildest thing that you've done?
Like
anything. Just like you never felt like you would be capable of doing something like this, but you did it anyway.
Can it be something serious? I don't know. Never.
Like, what is the most adventurous, fun thing that you've done?
Oh, that's me right now, skiing from a mountain.
Yes.
It was crazy. I mean, I did that.
You went to what, Kashmir?
I went to Kashmir 2 days. First day, baby slope. Next day, we go up the cable car and we're coming down skiing from a mountain.
Yeah.
It was like with snowfall, fog, you can't see anything, but your trainers are with you. And that was like the best experience of my life.
All of that is great, but then what I wanted to talk about was very different. I don't know why I took it in this direction.
Yeah, I was like, quite adventurous. I've done that. I've done scuba diving also.
So, last time you were on Bangalore, you got hate for something, no? What did you get hate for, Aastha?
Let's not talk about that.
No, I want to talk about it.
No, let's not talk about that.
Okay, anyways, you were talking about some guy and you got hate about it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Change of topic.
But tell me something. Have you found anybody since then? Because you were single the last time I met you.
No, I've not.
Yeah, anytime I meet you at parties or whatever, you constantly come with like Tyranny,
she's my other half.
The other half.
Yeah.
Like you're all in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think if you're not, you should get into one.
No, I don't know. So with her, it's just different. I don't know. Like, we don't know each other since.
This is what people say about like their boyfriends when they're in a relationship.
No, like
with him, it's just different.
No, like with friendship, I'm saying like I've not known her since years. I've known people since years, but this the way we connect and like we understand each other. It's just very different. It's
You're
cool.
just like non-drinking good
Buddies.
juice.
Yeah,
Shahs. Madus.
Yeah,
Just like vibing.
Yes, just
Two
vibing.
Shahs.
Yeah, just vibing to Shahs.
Fabulous.
People think that we're cousins, but we're like far off cousins.
Oh, really?
Yes,
There is a connection there.
Yeah.
Are you connected to Agastya also?
No. So people used to think I'm connected to Agastya and Tarani.
Thank God. We didn't need that.
He's a good Jew.
Correct. That is correct. But I spoke to Tarani when she was here on the same show. What is this? Why are you connected to Ranveer? Are you all why do people think that you're dating?
So I know Ranveer since before.
I mean, apart from the obvious that you're in his house every day.
Yeah, because when he's not in town, we just take
these
it
are
to
the
shoot.
details that people don't know, correct.
To shoot.
Yes.
He tells us, he's like, when I'm not over, y'all can like shoot in my house, otherwise don't come.
Yeah, but how many times have you heard that so you're all dating and all that?
I not only with him, I hear with like so many people. Yeah.
Who else?
I hear with Jigar also so many times.
Oh, really?
And I'm okay with that. Ranveer I know since like long before I even became a creator, honestly.
Right.
I know him through like mutual friends and everything, but obviously we were not like very good friends or something. And he's one of the people who actually like, I remember telling him like approaching him for social media help.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make my profile private.
Yeah,
and
correct.
And he was someone who told me, he just told me one line, he was just like, trust me dude, just keep it public, it will do wonders one
Yeah.
day. Like he just
Yeah.
told me this very random statement.
And so true.
And yeah, look at me here today. So yeah.
I don't know how he does it. He randomly says like shit and comes true.
Yeah, it comes true. It's just like very weird.
It's weird. Who's one creator, like a guy that you really vibe with?
Ranveer, I think. He's like, I'm
not like that. But Ranveer's like a brother to you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but like, who do I like vibe with?
I don't know, like Jigar.
Yeah, like, I really love like dancing.
Jigar is single.
Yeah, but no.
Huh?
No.
Why?
Just.
But what problem do you have with Jigar?
I mean, I don't have any problem with
good-looking guy.
him. He's really nice and he's really cute.
Have you like friends owned him, bros owned him?
No, not yet.
Nothing as yet.
No.
It could be a possibility.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
Rohit.
No, yeah, that's also like, all these are like my dance buddies. I really enjoy dancing with them.
But you're making all these romantic songs with them and all
Yes,
that.
it's fun.
No vibe there.
No, I don't think so.
What about Tarini? Yes.
Yes, let's go for it.
Okay, fabulous.
So next time when you're doing like a couple thing, you're calling me
I'm getting like one, yeah, both of you I'll get together.
Yeah.
And I'm going to...
It's going to be like your most hit episode. Trust me if me and Tarani are there.
Such confidence, she's saying it with.
Yeah,
okay.
trust me, it's going to be amazing.
Lovely. I'll make some drama happen.
Yes.
But then I have a question. Why do you stay away from like talking about like controversial shits?
I don't know. I'm not someone who likes getting into this. See,
Yeah.
any which ways, I don't like hate coming to me any
Correct.
which ways. So I think one of those reasons is that. But yeah, otherwise I'm just not someone who would want to get into controversy.
Fair enough. Also, see, the thing is, I think we spoke about a bunch of it the last time you were on the show. A lot of hate that you guys get is also based on, like, I know you, Anaita, Tarni, all of these guys get a lot of hate based on where you come from, right? Like, it's literally based on what family that you're born into.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, whose choice was this? Literally came out of her mother's womb.
Yeah, I
with
mean, I
no
didn't do anything.
choice,
Yeah, I mean,
being there.
I didn't say that. Please, let's go to South Bombay.
Yeah, but that's also, I feel like, it's because they feel like this is all they do, but which also would be completely fine because they're making a living for themselves. What the fuck are you doing?
Exactly, and it's become such a big thing right now. Like
Yeah.
over the lockdown, every second person is a creator, wants
Yeah.
to become a creator.
Yeah.
I think this industry is boomed right now.
How often do you get asked this question about how can I be famous on Instagram?
How can
I be famous on Instagram?
every second or third DM is like that?
Like,
It's
do
literally-
you feel like with the amount of hate that's coming, where why are you only doing this? What are you even doing with your life?
Yeah.
There's also the equal, if not more, of how can I be like you?
Yeah, exactly. A
Yeah.
lot. Exactly. It's the same thing. In fact, I get a lot of how can I be like you?
Yeah.
And people don't see the future of this. It's really crazy, especially the creators who've been there since a while.
Yeah.
For example, all like Ranveer, mostly Sane, all these
Yeah,
people. Look
yeah.
where they are right now.
Yeah,
It's
Nick.
crazy. Nick. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these people, like even Masoom.
Correct,
Masoom Nawala.
yeah.
So why not? I mean, we could look up to them. Why not?
Yeah.
I think it's like. It could be considered. I think it's going to be considered as work experience sooner or later.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
You also is doing some kind of work. What is
Yeah.
some difficult thing you're doing?
I'm working in a bank as a financial analyst.
Correct. Ah.
Yeah.
So like now tell me, like do you go to office now?
No, it's all been. So the reason this helped me is because everything was online.
Correct.
Nothing was offline.
It's still online, or what?
Yeah, it's still online.
Like, do you have to at some point go to work?
No. Every quarter and like every 3 months, but that's like for 2 days or something.
Okay.
Not
But
otherwise.
do people like know you there when you go there?
So over there, when I've gone, it's only been like 2-3 people,
Yeah.
and they know of me. They know what I'm doing, and like my boss, my super boss, they're really proud of it, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, like a celebrity has come and stuff. They say that,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, I've not. Whenever I go to office, still not everyone comes, right? But
Yeah. Okay.
so.
But I have a question. Are you planning to take this forward, like both together? Or would you, if this works out way better, would you rather focus on like your content fully?
So I've not decided yet,
Which is fair.
but I would consider this as an option of taking content creation full time.
Yeah.
I think it's like a crazy industry right now. The way literally we've become like like we've bridged the gap between brands and like
100%.
the audience.
Yeah.
And I think I'm able to. So I was always someone who's very creative.
Yeah.
So I'm getting like my creative side out here, my hobby, dancing.
Yeah.
So I think in the end it's like what gets you money and what you like.
Yeah.
So I think I could consider this as a full time.
Because I feel like right now, if it wasn't offline, like online,
I wouldn't.
would
yeah.
you be able to pull this off?
No, I don't
For the
think
amount of
so.
work that you put into creating content.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because people don't understand. People think it's just like a 30-second reel you're shooting.
Yeah.
But sometimes the concept, the idea you put behind it,
takes
to
much
get
longer.
it. Yeah, it takes longer. Obviously, there are some videos which we shoot
course,
quickly.
of course.
I'm not denying that.
Of course.
But then there are videos we actually put efforts into.
Yeah.
And like our idea, everything goes behind
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
it does take time.
100%. Now, right before we wrap, you have to tell me something. So,
Yes.
are we finding somebody? Have you looked at somebody? Have you gone on a date? Has somebody asked you out?
Are you looking for someone for me? Then I don't mind. Are you setting up a date for me?
I can do it, but then you can't be a fucking prude and be like, no, I won't meet this person.
No, I'll come.
100%.
Yeah, fine.
I'm calling Jigar right after this.
Why, Jigar? Why
What do
is
you
this
mean? I
after
think you
Jigar?
guys look good together.
Thanks, but no.
I'm, what is that, shipping you guys?
You were thinking shipping. You were looking for the Gen Z term.
Jeeta.
What?
Hashtag Jeeta.
What is Jeeta?
Jigar and Ta of Aastha.
Guys, I
My
think...
God, this could be a wedding like hashtag.
Yeah, but this is a very bad hashtag, honestly.
Then what do you want? Aji. That's your grandmother.
Jeeta? What is Jeeta? Like,
Jeeta is Jeet Gaya, like that we won.
no, yeah, but... oh, that way, but still, no, yeah.
No.
No, it's a very, like,
But you're still considering like
No.
the hashtags a little bit. Okay.
No.
On that note, Aastha, I'm glad that you finally spilled some tea on like, wanting and like appreciating Jigar. Jigar is also
Guys.
Jigar Shah or what? Jigar Thakkar.
Thakkar.
Correct.
Jigar Shah. That does not matter.
No, that's fine. But like, you wouldn't have to like change anything or whatever. Not that you have to, but like,
Let's see. Next time you
you could
call
just
me...
keep it in the family.
Next time you call me, you never know. I'm kidding.
See, either you date Jigar or you date Tarini. You have two options.
Tarni.
That poor Jigar, yeah.
Tarni is going to see this and be like, what are you saying?
I'll set up a date. You and Tarini.
Done.
We all three go get tattoos.
Done.
Yeah?
I'm in.
100%?
Yes.
Okay, chalo done. Thank you. I
This
hope you
was
had fun.
lovely. This is lovely.
Same.
I love this.
We haven't gotten any controversial here.
Yeah, thank
which is
you
the
so
vibe of the
much,
show. But then I met you, I just felt like
Yeah, I need to...
say
Something I need to ask
Something I need to
Aastha. I
do.
have to ask her.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. But I'm glad we were chill like this.
Yes, it was
Thank you
nice.
so much for being a part. I know you're killing it. I'm
Thank
very happy
you.
for you. You sort of like, I love the stuff that you do and I constantly keep telling you this, I love this, I love and all that.
Yes.
It's fab. I love that you keep forcing me and trolling me to do shit.
Right after this.
Lovely. On that note, thank you guys for tuning into Aastha Loud with Renil. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys in the next episode with somebody else. You can come back later again if you want to.